The field for exciting high school baseball and softball action on the Cool Hit Sports Network and Cool TV.
And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Vero Beach, Florida, and the Jackie Robinson Athletic Complex, as this afternoon the Greenup County Musketeers take on the Indians of Montgomery County. Greenup County comes in with an overall record of 5-8. Montgomery County comes in with a record of 7-3. Here at Vero Beach, Greenup County beat West Jessamine 4-3. They lost to Henry Clay 11-6. They lost to Pulaski County 13-4. They actually added a game that we didn't know about, and the varsity played this morning at 10 o'clock. They played a team named Kingsbrook, and they got beat by a score of 8-4. So they're 1-3 here at the Jackie Robinson Complex. As far as Montgomery County is concerned, they come in with a record of 7-3. They have lost to Madison Central 9-2, Bullitt East 10-2, South Odom 9-3 in their last three games. Those are their three losses. Two of them coming here at Vero Beach. They lost to Bullitt East 10-2, and they lost to South Odom 9-3. They beat Pulaski County, a team that beat Greenup County. Montgomery County beat them by a score of 4-1. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the starting lineups as it's Greenup County and Montgomery County here at the Jackie Robinson Athletic Complex at Vero Beach, Florida on Cool TV.
Does your gas station or convenience store need a facelift? If so, call River City Builders at 473-4112 for your remedy. Big or small projects, River City's Builders is a company for all your needs. We have extensive experience in the petroleum industry, from routine gas dispenser and canopy maintenance to above-ground, underground tank and piping work to full-blown remodels and new builds. Call River City Builders at 473-4112 for all your petroleum needs. We'll cover your back and keep your customers pumping gas.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
When you're watching it, though, it
for
sounds
those
like
on the go.
Huh?
The smoothie connoisseur. The break room favorite.
I've enjoyed doing
And for
these
those
games.
that just never
We're
quite
going,
have it all,
MJ and I are going
Clark's
up
has what
the
you need to
15th
keep
up
your
to
day
Northern
on
Kentucky.
track.
And doing
Make
two
life
games up
easier
there.
and keep
Green
your
Country.
busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
In addition to the Greenup location, Stultz Pharmacy's newest location is at 437 James Hanna Drive in South Shore, but has retained the name you know and love, McDonald Pharmacy, with the same great service you'll find in the Greenup location, with free delivery service and their convenient drive-thru. Get your vaccinations and allergy shots, and of course, great prescription service at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy, James Hanna Drive, South Shore.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you're ready, let's take a look at the starting lineup. First of all, for Montgomery County, leading off the designated hitter, Ethan Overhoser. Hitting second, the second baseman, Spencer Butcher. Hitting third, the shortstop, Davis Johnson. Hitting fourth and pitching, Matt Rowlett. Hitting in the number 5 spot, playing left field, Alex Hatton. Hitting sixth, the first baseman, Jarrett Stidham. Hitting seventh, the right fielder, Brody Shaw. Hitting eighth and catching, Gunnar Reed. Hitting ninth and playing center field, Jordan Overstreet. And playing third base is Jamin Caba. Again on the mound pitching is Matt Rowlett. For Greenup County, Matthew Boggs will lead off and play center field. Cade Hunt will bat second and will play shortstop. Carson Wireman behind the plate catching this afternoon, and he'll bat third. Batting fourth, the left fielder Hunter Clevenger. Batting fifth and playing right field, Cohen Underwood. Batting sixth, the first baseman Jack Gullett. Hitting seventh and on the mound pitching, Bradley Atkins. Hitting eighth, the designated hitter, Gavin Roy. He'll be hitting for the second baseman, Casey Gammon. And playing third base and hitting ninth will be Ty Logan. Bradley Atkins on the mound for Greenup County. So that's a look at your starting lineups, and we're about ready to play baseball here at the Jackie Robinson Athletic Complex here at Vero Beach, Florida. Matt Rowlett on the mound for Montgomery County. Greenup County, the visitors in this ball game. They'll bat first. Leading things off will be Matthew Boggs. He is hitting 111 in the games here at Vero Beach. And I'm sure Coach Steve Logan and the rest of the staff feel like they need to get a little bit more production offensively out of their leadoff hitter. He looks at the first pitch, a called strike. This game getting a little bit early start, 3:56 start time. Roll it ready, and the 0-1 pitch is on the way, and this one is a fly ball to the infield. Shortstop calling for it behind second base and makes the catch, and there's one away. That'll bring up the shortstop, Cade Hunt. Hunt having a good trip to Florida. He is 5 for 8 in games down here, hitting .625 to lead the team. So Rowlett ready. I guess they pronounce it Rowlett instead of Rowlett, and the first pitch is outside in low ball 1. Carson Wireman, the catcher, on deck. And the pitch is just missed outside, 2-0. Here's a swing and a miss by Hunt. A little breezy today, but sun-drenched field here at the Jackie Robinson Athletic Complex. 2-1 to count to Hunt. Rowlett ready, and the pitch on the way. Ground ball foul down the first baseline. The count goes 2-2. After 15 straight years of doing Greenup County baseball, it's good to be back doing a few of the Greenup County games, especially here in Florida. Fouled off again, back to the backstop. Count 2-2. And we've got a couple of more games coming up on the 15th. Up at Western Brown, Ohio, Greenup County will play a doubleheader, and those two games will be on Cool TV. Here's a pitch, just missed inside, 3-2. A few other games, like when Greenup County plays at Raceland, Greenup County plays at Lewis County, those games will also be on Cool TV. So you'll be able to catch a few more Musketeer games on Cool TV. Here's a fly ball hit into right field. That's going to fall for a base hit. So Hunt continues his good hitting down here in Florida as he gets a single to right field to put a runner on base for Greenup County and bring up the catcher, Carson Wireman. Wireman, 5 of 10. Now, this doesn't count this morning's game that they added. These are all stats through yesterday's, or I guess Tuesday's games. Wireman, 5 of 10, hitting .500 down here, leading the team in RBIs down here in Florida. Here's the pitch, and the ball is hit to the second baseman, takes a bad hop over his head and into center field. Runner was going on the pitch. It was going to be tough to get that force out at second base anyway, but I think that'll go as an infield hit or base hit because it just took a bad bounce and went over the second baseman's head. So that'll be a single to center field. Michael Coffey, who used to be in the press box with me, he would say, Jim, what are you going to call that? I'm going to call it a base hit. Brings up Hunter Clevenger. Clevenger also having a good trip to Florida. He's batting .400. So we'll have a courtesy runner coming in for Wireman, the catcher. And we'll have runners at first and second with one out. And coming in to run is Sawyer Hatfield for Greenup County. Clevenger waits at the plate, and Rowlett is ready. And here's the pitch, and it misses ball 1.
Wow. Where was that?
Clevenger steps back in. Again, Rowlett ready. Here's the pitch, and this one is hit into left center field, and it's going to fall in for a base hit. One run will score, and the other runner is going to be heading over to third base as Hatfield gets to third on the RBI single by Clevenger. So Hunt comes in to score to make it 1-0 Greenup County. And that brings up Cohen Underwood. Underwood down here in Florida hitting .285. First pitch swung on and missed. Runner going. Here's the throw. And I believe he's safe. He is. They did throw down. Runner held at third. Here's a ball that's hit out to center field. Center fielder makes the catch. Runner will tag, and runner tags at second, and they might have him, and they do. But the run will count at home plate. So Underwood with a sacrifice fly RBI to bring home Hatfield, who was running for Wireman. He scores. Clevenger tried to tag and go, and he is thrown out as that will go 8-6-5 for the putout for the third out. But Greenup County comes up with 2 runs. They do it on 3 hits, no Montgomery County errors, and nobody left on base. So after a half inning of play, it's Greenup County 2, Montgomery County coming to bat here on Cool TV.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
JD Flooring, 2017 Ashland Road Greenup has been family owned and operated for over 30 years, featuring top-of-the-line material, guaranteed installation, and absolutely no one can beat JD Flooring's prices. Need to replace your current flooring in one room or the entire house? Call JD Flooring in Greenup at 473-0411 for a free estimate. A call to 473-0411 can get your house ready for any occasion. You'll absolutely love your new flooring from JD Flooring, 2017 Ashland Road Greenup.
Welcome back here to Jackie Robinson Complex. So we go to the bottom of the first inning, and Greenup County leads it 2-0. Leading things off for Montgomery County is going to be Ethan Overholser. And the very first pitch, he hits out into left field for a base hit. So the leadoff man on base. And that brings up the second baseman, Spencer Butcher. Butcher, a right-handed hitter. Leadoff man on base for Montgomery County. Greenup County scored 2 in the top of the first inning. First pitch, ground ball hit to the shortstop. Has it, flips to second for 1, back to first, not in time. Got the lead runner. So Butcher will be on with the fielder's choice on the 6-4 putout. That'll bring up the shortstop, Davis Johnson. Johnson also a right-handed hitter. Runner takes a lead over at first base. First pitch, line foul, off to the right, 0-1. Bottom of the first inning. Here at Vero Beach, the Jackie Robinson Athletic Complex, Montgomery County and Greenup County doing battle. Bradley Atkins on the mound for Greenup County. And he'll throw to the plate, and he gets a called strike. And the count quickly 0-2 on Johnson. Gullett's down at first base. Gammon's at second base. The shortstop is Hunt. At third base is Ty Logan. We'll set the outfield for you in a moment. Here's the pitch. Pitch out. Runner going. Here's the throw. And the tag. And is he safe or out? They got him. He didn't try to slide, which I don't understand, and they were able to get him. So caught stealing, 2 down, nobody on. Out in left field is Hunter Clevenger, in center field Matthew Boggs, and right field Cohen Underwood. Behind the plate catching is Carson Wireman. He throws out that runner, and it's Bradley Atkins on the mound with 2 down and nobody on now here in the first. And the pitch swung on and fouled off to the right. Johnson steps out, steps back in. Atkins looks in, has the sign, winds, and the pitch. Swung on, fouled off again. As Johnson hangs in there. Beautiful complex here at Vero Beach. And Major League Baseball buying it a few years back and really putting some improvements into it. Here's the pitch. It's upstairs. Renamed the fields, gave them all names. Fields are always in good shape. Atkins ready, and the pitch swung on and lined over the shortstop's head into left center field. And they're going to make the turn and try for 2, and here comes the throw, and he's safe. So a double for Davis Johnson. And he never anticipated stopping going around first as the ball got a little bit into the gap, but a good throw in by Clevenger made the play really close. That brings up the pitcher, Matt Rowlett.
Come on, Matt. Hit him in. Help yourself.
Runner in scoring position at second base for Montgomery County with 2 down. Atkins will work from the stretch. And the pitch swung on, a little blooper into right field for a base hit. And the run is going to come in to score as it goes right over the first baseman's head. So an RBI single by Rowlett, the pitcher, makes it a 2-1 ball game. And that brings up the left fielder, Alex Hatton. Hatton also a right-handed hitter. Runner, short lead at first base. First pitch, misses, ball 1. One 0 pitch. Just missed inside, 2-0. Man, I'm telling you, Hatton is right on the line in the batter's box. I mean, he's really crowding the plate. Here's the pitch, and here's the runner going, and here's the throw, and this one's too high. Goes into center field, backed up nicely by the second baseman. Would have probably had a chance at that one, but that one got away from Wireman. So a stolen base puts the tying run in scoring position. Atkins from the stretch checks the runner. And the pitch. Strike called. Again, Atkins looks into Wireman for the sign, looks back, checks the runner at second base, comes set. And the pitch. Walked him. First walk given up by Atkins in the ball game here in the first inning, and that puts runners at first and second. So when it looked like they might get out of the inning after the single and the fielder's choice and then a runner caught stealing, we've had a double, an RBI single, a stolen base, and a walk, and now we've got runners at first and second for Montgomery County with two down, and Jarrett Stidham, the first baseman, stepping up to the plate. Tying run down at second base. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. Atkins working from the stretch as Stidham steps back in. He'll check the runners, come set, and a pitch. Low, 1-1. Weather has been incredible at Vero Beach. Usually is this time of year. Here's a pitch that misses again, 2-1. Well, you can't afford to put people on base for free. That's gotten Greenup County pitching in trouble down here several of the games. Just too many walks. Atkins comes set. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Trying to get out of the inning with no other damage done. One run in. Runners at first and second, two down. Atkins ready, comes set. 2-2 pitch in the dirt, 3-2. Again, Atkins looks into Wireman, comes set. And the runners are going, payoff pitch, and this one is hit into center field, and that'll be a base hit, and that's going to score the tying run and put runners on at the corners at first and third with the RBI single. So 2 runs in to make it a 2-2 ball game. And Montgomery County still has runners at first and third with the right fielder Brody Shaw coming to the plate. So you go back, you know, when you got Butcher caught stealing, then you all of a sudden had 2 down, nobody on. And since that, there's been a double, an RBI single, a walk, and an RBI single. So Shaw steps out, steps back in. First pitch. Oh, good pitch. Just missed, I guess. 1-0. Runners take their lead. See if they send the runner at first with that runner at third. Not. Here's a ground ball hitting to the hole. It's going to make it into right field. The third run will score. Runner will head to third. And the throw over there not in time, and that will allow the runner to head to second base. Should have never tried to make that play over at third base because he was going to get there. There's no doubt about it. So an RBI single. And that brings home the third run. And puts runners at second and third because on the throw to third, the runner went to second. Which from right field, trying to throw out a guy going to third base is pretty tough. Should have got it into the infield, held the runner at first. But that brings up Gunnar Reed, the catcher. And he looks at ball one inside. All this happening with 2 outs. A double, a single, a walk, a single, a single. And now 2-0 to Reed, the 8th batter to bat in the inning. That's been Greenup County's problem in this early part of the season, is giving up way too many runs in the pitching department. That one's in the dirt, and it's 3-0. And Wireman might have got hit with that one, so he's going to take a little time and walk out to the mound and walk it off. Greenup County scores 2 in their half of the first inning. Montgomery County has come back to score 3, and they still have runners at second and third. And Coach Logan will come out and check on Wireman. See if he's okay. Making sure he's okay. Atkins is still on the mound. This is just all about Wireman, and he says he's okay. So they walk back to the plate together. So the inning started off with Overholser singling to left field. Butcher then hit into a fielder's choice and then tried to steal, and he got caught stealing. And so all of a sudden there were 2 outs, nobody on. But a double by Johnson, an RBI single by Rowlett, then a walk, RBI single by Stidham, and an RBI single by Shaw. And Montgomery County has put 3 on the board with 2 outs, and they have runners at second and third. Wireman appears to be okay as Reed steps back in. And the pitch, throw down to third. He throws it into left field. That will probably score a run, and it will, so cut it off. Well, they tried to cut it off and couldn't do that, but they hold the runner at second base. So that will make it a 4-2 ball game, and that will be an error on the catcher.
Is that a strike or a ball?
So what has been a not-so-good bottom of the first inning for Greenup County, and if you're a Montgomery County fan, a very good bottom of the first inning. And they still got a runner at second base. 2-0 the count to Reed. And you're at this stage on Thursday of spring break week where you've used a lot of pitching. So what do? How long do you stay with Atkins? Who do you have left that you can go to? You still have another game tomorrow. Pitching becomes a huge problem as far as who you got left. Here's the pitch, ground ball, hit to third. Third baseman has it, throws to first, and that will end the inning. But not before Montgomery County comes up with 4 runs on 5 hits, 1 Greenup County error, and 1 left on base. We go to the top of the second inning, and your score is Montgomery County 4, Greenup County 2 here on Cool TV.
I like having choices. I especially like to have choices when it comes to my insurance. As a trusted choice agency, Ron LeMaster Insurance provides choices for their customers every day. You get choices in the company's products, coverage, and prices that best fit your individual needs. Choosing to do business with a trusted choice agency like Ron LeMaster Insurance means you get their pledge of professional and courteous service. Ron LeMaster Insurance, your trusted choice agency.
Since 1956, Sperry Auto Parts has served the tri-state with used late-model foreign and domestic auto parts. Sperry Auto Parts stays in touch with dealers nationwide through their hotline service for parts and late-model repairable cars, trucks, and SUVs, specializing in Jeep, Chrysler, and GM. Sperry's provides a 30-day warranty on engines and transmissions. They also have a computerized inventory, making for quicker and better service. See the winning team at Sperry Auto Parts, Route 8 in South Portsmouth, Kentucky, across from the Carl Perkins Bridge.
We go to the top of the second inning. Greenup County trailing Montgomery County by a score of 4-2. So it'll be Jack Gullett, Bradley Atkins, and Gavin Roy for Greenup County here in the second. Gullett steps up. He's had a pretty good week down here. He is hitting .375. And the first pitch is popped up to the second baseman, right in the short grass behind the bag, and there's one away. That'll bring up the pitcher, Bradley Atkins. Atkins from the plate hitting .200 down here in Florida. Graham County will close out the Florida trip. Here's a ground ball hit slowly to third. Third baseman has it, throws in time, and got him. 2 down. Close out the Florida trip tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. against Bullitt East. And we'll have that one for you, but the pregame starting at 9:50 tomorrow morning. Bullitt East beat this Montgomery County team 10-2. Brings up Gavin Roy, the designated hitter, and he looks at a called strike. Roy hitting .250 down here in Florida. Rowlett ready, and the 0-1 pitch swung on and missed on a breaking ball, and the count goes 0-2. 2 down, nobody on for Greenup in the second. Rowlett ready, and the pitch swung on, ground ball into the hole at short. Shortstop makes a great play, knocks it down, but will not be able to make the throw, and that'll be an infield hit for Roy. Hit number 4 for the Musketeers. And that'll bring up, third baseman Ty Logan.
2 outs.
Logan 0 for 3 in plate appearances here in Florida. Looking for his first hit. And the first pitch is outside and high, ball 1. Rowlett looks in for the sign, has it. Roy takes his lead at first. He'll check him, come set. And the pitch swung on, fly ball, right field. Right fielder coming over towards the line, makes the catch, and that's the inning. For Greenup County in the second, no runs on 1 hit, no Montgomery County errors, and 1 left on base. We go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's Montgomery County 4, Greenup County 2. here on Cool TV.
Does your gas station or convenience store need a facelift? If so, call River City Builders at 473-4112 for your remedy. Big or small projects, River City's Builders is a company for all your needs. We have extensive experience in the petroleum industry, from routine gas dispenser and canopy maintenance to above-ground, underground tank and piping work to full-blown remodels and new builds. Call River City Builders at 473-4112 for all your petroleum needs. We'll cover your back and keep your customers pumping gas.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
We are back here. Go to the bottom of the second inning for Montgomery County, 9-1-2 to face Bradley Atkins, who gave up 4 runs and 5 hits in that first inning. Jordan Overstreet, the center fielder, will lead things off. Beautiful sunny day in Vero Beach, Florida. Overstreet, right-handed hitter, steps up to the plate. And the first pitch is on the way, and it is a little bit inside and high, ball 1. Pitch called strike, 1-1. Overstreet steps out for a moment, back in, and Atkins ready, and here's a ground ball fouled on the third baseline over towards the dugout, 1-2. Top of the order, Ethan Overholser waiting on deck. Atkins ready, and the 1-2 pitch is swung on, grounded to short, booted by the shortstop. And that'll be an error, put a runner on first base. Second error of the ball game already for Greenup County. That'll bring up Ethan Overholser, designated hitter, who singled to left field and then got erased on a ground out by Butcher. 1 for 1. Atkins looks in, checks the runner over at first. Pretty good lead over there. Here's the pitch. Misses outside, ball 1. Squares like he's going to bunt. Runner going. Here's the throw down, and he's safe. Throw was to the shortstop side of the bag. And the stolen base puts another runner in scoring position. Pitch, strike called. Runner in second, nobody out. And the pitch misses outside. Atkins from the stretch looks in to Wyman for the sign. Takes the runner back at second. Now time's going to be called by the batter. And the pitch, it line down the right field line, foul. Greenup County will return home, and they will play Monday night at home against Rowan County in the 2A sectional. Playing in the 2A again. And here's a pitch, and that ball is lined into left field for another base hit. The runner will go to third, so Montgomery County will have runners at the corners. Second hit for Overholser. And for Montgomery County, hit number 6. And it brings up Spencer Butcher, who reached on a fielder's choice and then he got caught stealing. They'll take on Rowan County in the 2A sectional. Greenup County hosting this year. Then on Wednesday, they have Paintsville at home. Before traveling to Campbell County on the 14th. That's a week from tomorrow. Fake throw over, and are they gonna call balk? They are. Balk throw called on Atkins. That'll bring a run home. So Overstreet will come in and score on the balk. And Overholser will move down to second. So it is now a 5-2 ball game. It's a pitch, and it's fouled off. Atkins ready, comes set. And the pitch is in the dirt. Gets away from Wyerman. Runner will head to third. Right now, if you're Greenup County in this ball game, nothing seems to be going right. You got a few hits. Picked up a couple of runs in that first inning, a 1-2-3 inning. Well, you got one hit in the second inning. But you can't keep giving up runs. And right now a run has come in plus a man at third, and you've got nobody out. Here's a called strike. And the pitch. Called strike on the inside corner, got caught looking. So Butcher goes down on strikes. First strikeout for Atkins in the ball game. And there's one away. That brings up Davis Johnson, the shortstop, who doubled and scored in the first inning. So Greenup County at home against Rowan County on Monday night, at home against Paintsville on Wednesday. Here's a ground ball up the middle, into center field, run scores, and it's now a 6-2 ball game as Johnson gets an RBI single. And the second run of the inning comes in to make it a 6-2 ball game. And then next weekend, Friday and Saturdays, when Greenup County goes to Campbell County for a Friday night game at 8, then they go across the river and they play Western Brown, Ohio, and Turpin, Ohio, in a doubleheader on Saturday. Those games will be on Cool TV. Another base hit as this one goes into right field, and the runner at first will make it all the way to third. So that is the third hit of the inning, the 8th hit of the ball game already, and we're only in the second inning. Runners at first and third, second hit for Rowlett in the ball game, and that brings up Alex Hatton, who walked and scored in the first inning. Wyman giving some signs on what they're going to do if the runner decides to take second base with a runner at third. One out in the inning. 2 runs in. Runners at the corners. And the pitch hit him. They're loaded up. And you just wonder how long Steve Logan will go with Atkins, who they're really hitting, and he's struggling a little bit. And how much pitching do they have left? Coming out to the mound now. You got the bases loaded, 1 out. It's already a 6-2 ball game. It does not appear that he's going to make a change. Just talking to Atkins, trying to settle him down, trying to talk to the infield. So we will be up in Western Brown, Ohio a week from this Saturday. Saturday the 15th, we'll have that doubleheader for you on Cool TV against Western Brown and Turpin, Ohio. Pleased to be able to bring you those 2 games as part of our Greenup County baseball package this year. Meeting breaks up. Everybody heads back to their respective places. And stepping up to the plate, Jarrett Stidham, who had an RBI single to center field in the first inning, and he comes up with 1 out, and they're loaded up. And the pitch is way outside. Good stop by Wireman. Infield in at the corners. Double play depth at second and short. And a called strike to make it 1-1. Atkins ready, and the 1-1 pitch is in the dirt. And Wireman knocks it down and keeps it in front of him. 2-1. Atkins has walked 1, struck out 1. He has given up, and he's hit a batter. He's given up 8 hits and 6 runs in 1 1/3 innings so far. Here's the pitch outside. Nowhere to put him. They're loaded up. Here's the pitch, and that is swung on and fouled at the plate. Atkins working from the full windup. Runners take big leads. And the pitch is a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Big strikeout right there with the bases loaded. Second strikeout of the ball game. 2 down. And that brings up Brody Shaw, the right fielder, who had an RBI single in the first. Atkins ready, and the first pitch misses on the outside part of the plate. Wireman tried to frame it. Umpire didn't buy it. Atkins has the sign. Runners take their lead. They're loaded up. 1-0 pitch is a called strike. 1-1. One pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled off to the left. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Atkins trying to work out of a major jam here. Gave up 2 runs, but then they got loaded up and he got a strikeout. And trying to get 1 more out and get out of this inning with no further damage done. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Shaw. Atkins winds, and the 1-2 pitch is swung on and grounded towards second. Second baseman has it and does not have a play. And a run scores. playing back at second base, had to really charge, and Shaw beats it out for an infield hit RBI. And that now makes it a 7-2 ball game. And the ninth batter of the inning coming up in Gunnar Reed. Grounded out to third to end the first inning, and he swings and misses at the first one. They're still loaded up. And the pitch gets to the backstop, and that's going to bring a run home on the wild pitch. And another run coming, and he's safe. As they just send the second man right behind him, and the plate not in time. So 2 runs come in on the wild pitch. Five runs now in the inning. And it's now a 9-2 ball game. And the runner at first went all the way to third on that wild pitch. So you had a runner from third and second score on the wild pitch. The runner at first went to third. And the pitch is fouled off. 5 runs in the inning. A hit batter, an error, a wild pitch. A little bit of everything. And another hit batter. We'll put runners at first and third. And that's going to bring up Jordan Overstreet, who started the inning off getting on with an error. That's how the inning started, with an error on the shortstop, then a single, strikeout, an RBI single, a single, hit by pitcher, strikeout, infield hit RBI, hit by pitcher. We had a wild pitch that scored 2 runs. So now you got runners at first and third, and fly ball hit in to. Oh, they called a balk again. Another balk. So they called a balk. And a runner comes in to score, and the other man goes down to second. 6th run of the inning, and it is now 10-2. So a runner at second base. The foul ball did not count. And he hits another batter. So that puts runners at first and third. And still 2 outs. And I think we're going to have a pitching change. Steve Logan's going to come out. And he has not taken the ball from Atkins, even though Atkins offered it to him. I think Steve's trying to figure out how much pitching he's got left. And, this is the second game today. And they played Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. This is the 5th game in 5 days. Plus they got a game tomorrow morning. And then you got to think you've got 2A sectional on Monday. So they are, I think, going to make a pitching change. So we'll take a break. We'll come back and tell you about what's going on. It's all Montgomery County. We can tell you that right now. They have put up 6 runs in this inning. They scored 4 in the first. They lead it 10-2 over Greenup County here in the second inning. And we'll come back in just a moment. But we have a pitching change here at Vero Beach.
Want real, authentic Mexican menu items? You want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Members Choice Credit Union is committed to helping you take control of your finances. When your financial health seems off kilter, work with us to help it thrive. You can make your to-do list a to-done list with a low-interest home equity line of credit. Stop worrying about debt. Start taking control of your finances. Consolidate your debt today with the help of your credit union family at Members Choice Credit Union. Visit us online at mccu.net.
Back here at the Jackie Robinson Athletic Complex, pitching change for Greenup County as Bradley Atkins goes 1 2/3 innings. He's given up 10 runs. He has given up 9 hits. He walked 1. He struck out 2, and he hit 3 batters. There's 2 down. And Overstreet steps back up to the plate for his second time this inning. And the first pitch is in the dirt, ball 1. Runners at first and second. And another balk.
Let him go. It's just pressure.
This is the third balk of the inning. And runners will move over to second and third. The pitch swung on, grounded foul down the first baseline. So now runners at second and third. Pitch, fly ball, hit into center field. It falls for a base hit, and 2 more runs will score. So a 2-run single to center field brings in 2 more. And brings up the top of the order, Ethan Overholser, who has singled twice and scored. It's now a 12-2 ball game. And the first pitch is upstairs. 12th batter of the inning. Fly ball, right field, over towards the line. Right fielder coming over and can't get there, but it's a foul ball. Everybody heads back. Throw to first, runner back. Here's the pitch, ground ball hit into left field for a base hit. Third hit of the ball game for Overholser. Sixth hit of the inning. It's 11 hits in the ball game.
Close it up. Here we go.
And that brings up Spencer Butcher, who has reached on the fielder's choice and struck out. And the first pitch misses, ball one. Pitch popped up. And shortstop calling for it, makes the catch, and that ends the inning. But in the second inning, 8 runs on six hits. There was one Greenup County error, 2 left on base. We go to the third. It is Montgomery County 12, Greenup County 2, here on Cool TV.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
In addition to the Greenup location, Stultz Pharmacy's newest location is at 437 James Hanna Drive in South Shore, but has retained the name you know and love, McDonald Pharmacy, with the same great service you'll find in the Greenup location, with free delivery service and their convenient drive-thru. Get your vaccinations and allergy shots, and of course, great prescription service at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy, James Hanna Drive, South Shore.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Huh? Back here as we go to the top of the third inning of a 12-2 ball game. And it has just been sort of a not pretty game. I don't know how else to explain it. In that second inning for Montgomery County, they scored 8 runs on 6 hits. There was an error, 3 hit batters, 3 balks. Man, it's about a wild pitch that scored 2 runs. It's about as wild as you could get. Haven't seen anything like that in a long time. First pitch to Matthew Boggs, leading things off, is outside, ball 1. Boggs popped up to the shortstop in the first inning. He looks at ball 2 outside from Rowley. Gave up 2 runs in the first, no runs in the second. Pitch called strike, 2-1. Here's a swing and a foul. The count goes 2-2. So 2-2 to count to Boggs. Hunt and Wireman due up this inning. Rowlett ready, and the pitch swung on, and that one is lined into left field for a base hit. Hit number 5 of the ball game for Greenup County. And it's going to bring up Cade Hunt, who singled and scored in the first. Here's a line shot. It's fair down the left field line. And the left fielder got over in a pretty good hurry and is able to hold the runner at second base, but back-to-back hits for Greenup County. Hunt continues to really hit the ball well down here in Florida. Second hit of the ball game for him. He's 2 for 2. Brings up Carson Wireman, who singled and scored in the first inning. And goes over his head to the backstop, a wild pitch, and the runners will move up. So Greenup County with runners at second and third. Greenup County muster a little rally here. We might have ourselves a slugfest before this is over with. 12-2 right now, Montgomery County. But Greenup County with 2 runners in scoring position with nobody out here in the third. And this pitch is outside. Going to count 3-0 to Wireman. And a called strike, 3-1. Wireman taking all the way. Pitch swung on, and that ball's grounded short, and the throw over is good. They got him. The runner at second had to get back to second in a hurry, and the runner at third scores. So it's a 12-3 ball game as Wireman is out 6-3. And there's one away with a runner at second base. That brings up Hunter Clevenger, who had an RBI single to right field. Was later thrown out trying to go on a sacrifice fly, and he hits this one foul down the left field line. So one in to make it a 12-3 ball game. And the pitch misses, 1-1. Rowlett looks in, has the sign, and the pitch is outside. 2-1. 1 out, 1 on, 1 in for Greenup County here in the third. But they trail by 9, 12-3. Swung on, fly ball, right field. And that one's going to fall for a base hit down the right field line. Clevenger's going to go all the way to second as they get the ball in, and that'll be an RBI double for Hunter Clevenger. And that'll make it a 12-4 ball game. So 1 out. Runner still in scoring position down at second base for Cohen Underwood, who had a sacrifice fly RBI in the first. Rowlett ready, and the pitch swung on and lined to the third baseman, who makes a good catch. Clevenger has to hurry back to second base. Hit well by Underwood, but right at the third baseman. 2 down. Brings up Jack Gullett, popped up to the second baseman in the second inning. He's got a runner in scoring position down at second. And the first pitch misses, ball one. Pitch inside, 2-0. Atkins on deck if Gullett can get aboard with two down and runner at second. And the pitch is in the dirt. Catcher going to go out and talk to his pitcher. Rowlett gave up 2 runs on 3 hits in the first inning. Did not give up anything in the second. Has given up 2 runs on 3 hits here in the third. Runner at second, 2 down. I'm sure Gullett taking all the way. And he does, and it's a called strike, 3-1. One pitch, check swing, and he walked him. First walk given up by Rowlett in the ball game. Puts runners at first and second. And it'll bring up Bradley Atkins. Atkins grounded out. No, didn't bring up Bradley Atkins. Brings up Colin Alexander, who must have called strike. His first at-bat in varsity games here at Vero Beach. And he looks at a called strike 2. Breaking ball on the outside part of the plate, so Alexander behind 0-2. It's just a freshman. And strike 3 called on the outside part of the plate, struck him out. And that is the first strikeout also in the ball game for Rowlett. Greenup County in the third comes up with 2 more runs. They do it on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. So we go to the bottom half of the third inning. Your score is Montgomery County 12, Greenup County 4 here on Cool TV.
Want real, authentic Mexican menu items? You want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Yes. Members Choice Credit Union is committed to helping you take control of your finances. When your financial health seems off kilter, work with us to help it thrive. You can make your to-do list a to-done list with a low-interest home equity line of credit. Stop worrying about debt. Start taking control of your finances. Consolidate your debt today with the help of your credit union family at Members Choice Credit Union. Visit us online at mccu.net.
All right, back here at the Jackie Robinson Athletic Complex, we go to the bottom of the third inning. It was Colin Alexander who came in to pitch in relief of Bradley Atkins. Atkins went 1 2/3 innings, and he gave up He gave up 9 runs on 9 hits, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, 3 hit batters. And Alexander came in and worked a third of an inning, gave up 3 runs on 2 hits. And now he starts his first full inning of work And leading things off is Davis Johnson. And the first pitch is popped up back behind the plate. And Wireman giving chase. And can't get there. Davis has doubled to left center field and scored, and had an RBI single to center field and scored. 2 for 2, an RBI and 2 runs scored. And we're just in the third inning. Pitch, swing and a miss. 0-2. Swung on and lined into left field for a base hit. And that is the third hit of the ball game for Johnson. Overholser has 3. Johnson now has 3. And that'll bring up Matt Rowlett, the pitcher. He's 2 for 2. He has an RBI single and scored, and singled and scored. 2 for 2, 2 runs scored, 1 RBI. And that is hit number 12 in the ball game for Montgomery County. And again, we're just in the third inning. Here's the pitch. That one's lined down the right field line, foul. Five hits in the first inning, 6 hits in the second inning, 1 so far here in the third. Runner going. Here's the throw down. Nowhere near in time. Throw way off the mark. Still on base. The runner got a really good jump. And a little timeout now as they fix the bag. So runner in scoring position down at second base after the stolen base. And the pitch swung on and foul back. Bottom of the third inning, 12-4, Montgomery County with the lead. And a pitch outside, gets away from the catcher, and heading to third base is Johnson on the wild pitch. I don't think that's Wireman still catching. And the pitch is popped up right field, and we've got some problems with our video again. All right, we're back. That was caught down the right field line, so there's one away. Here's a called strike. Pitch. Did he go? Yes, called strike 2. And pitches in the dirt. And a 1-2 pitch. Inside, gets away from the catcher to the backstop. Must have doubled up the guy at second base when we had our technical problems because there's nobody on base. So they must have been able to make that catch and double him up. And here's a ground line shot hit to the shortstop. Yeah, it wasn't a double. Up because that's just the second out. So I'm not sure what happened unless they called the guy out at second base for some reason because he's not there or he scored. And maybe the other guy got thrown out trying to go to second. Yeah, probably scored. Pitch is high and outside. So Rowlett got a single and an RBI, tried to stretch it to 2 and got thrown out for out number 1. And then Hatton lines out to the shortstop for out number 2. And a ground ball hit to second by Stidham, and the throw over is in time for out number 3. But in the third inning, Montgomery County comes up with one more run. They do it on 2 hits, no Greenup County errors, and nobody left on base. So we've completed 3, and your score now reads Montgomery County 13 and Greenup County 4 here on Cool TV.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
JD Flooring, 2017 Ashland Road Greenup has been family owned and operated for over 30 years, featuring top-of-the-line material, guaranteed installation, and absolutely no one can beat JD Flooring's prices. Need to replace your current flooring in one room or the entire house? Call JD Flooring in Greenup at 473-0411 for a free estimate. A call to 473-0411 can get your house ready for any occasion. You'll absolutely love your new flooring from JD Flooring, 2017 Ashland Road Greenup.
Back here at the Jackie Robinson Athletic Complex at Vero Beach, Florida, we go the top of the 4th inning. Through 3, Greenup County 4 runs on 7 hits. They've committed 2 errors and left 3 on base. Montgomery County 13 runs on 13 hits. No errors, and they've left 3 on base. Matt Rowlett will begin his 4th inning of work. He will face 8, 9, and 1. Gavin Roy had an infield hit his first time up in the 2nd inning. And the first pitch is a called strike. Here's a swing and a miss, strike 2. Colin Alexander, the freshman, in relief of Bradley Atkins, who only went an inning and 2/3. Strike 3 called, caught on the corner. Second strikeout in the ball game. No, first strikeout in the ball game for Alexander, but the 3rd strikeout for Greenup County pitching. That'll bring up Gunnar Reed. Grounded out to 3rd, hit by the pitcher and hit by the pitcher. He's sort of glad that somebody else is pitching, I think. He swings, grounds this one to 2nd, has it, throws over, in time, 2 down. And it'll bring up Jordan Overstreet. Excuse me, wrong. it was Ty Logan who grounded out. And it brings up top of the order Matthew Boggs for Greenup County here in the fourth. So Roy grounded out. Roy struck out. Logan grounds out to second. And Boggs looks at the first pitch in the dirt. He has popped up the short and singled. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And the pitch is a called strike. And the pitch is in the dirt. So 2 down here in the fourth inning for Greenup County, nobody on. Having some difficulty with our picture, we apologize. And the pitch in the dirt. Cade Hunt on deck. Rowlett ready, and the pitch swung on and right off the catcher. Might have hit him right below the mask, maybe, or coach comes out to check him out. He'll be all right. Might have went off of his, maybe his knee or inner thigh. Because it's his right leg that he's sort of trying to work the kinks out of, if you will. Gunnar Reed says he's okay, so Boggs will step back in. Nobody on, 2 down here in the fourth for Greenup County. And the pitch is swung on, fly ball, and shallow left field, and it's going to fall for a base hit. So Boggs going to pick up his second hit of the ball game. And that is hit number 8 in the ball game for Greenup County. Brings up Cade Hunt. He has singled twice, scored a run. First pitch, upstairs, ball 1. Boggs takes a lead down at first base. Pitch is popped up. Third baseman calling for it. Pitcher now calling for it. Pitcher makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. In the fourth inning, no runs on 1 hit. No Montgomery County errors and 1 left on base. So we go to the bottom of the fourth inning, and it's still Montgomery County 13, Greenup County 4 here on Cool TV.
I like having choices. I especially like to have choices when it comes to my insurance. As a trusted choice agency, Ron LeMaster Insurance provides choices for their customers every day.
Yes,
you get choices in the company's products, coverage, and prices that best fit your individual needs. Choosing to do business with a trusted choice agency like Ron LeMaster Insurance means you get their pledge of professional and courteous service. Ron LeMaster Insurance, your trusted choice agency.
Since 1956, Sperry Auto Parts has served the tri-state with used late model foreign and domestic auto parts. Sperry Auto Parts stays in touch with dealers nationwide through their hotline service for parts and late model repairable cars, trucks, and SUVs, specializing in Jeep, Chrysler, and GM. Sperry's provides a 30-day warranty on engines and transmissions. They also have a computerized inventory, making for quicker and better service. See the winning team at Sperry Auto Parts, Route 8 in South Portsmouth, Kentucky, across from the Carl Perkins Bridge.
Back here at the Jackie Robinson Athletic Complex, we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Montgomery County leading Greenup County 13-4. Greenup County scored 2 in the first and 2 in the third. Montgomery County 4 in the first, 8 in the second, 1 in the third. And Colin Alexander, who came in to get the final out in the second inning, pitched the third inning, and now starting the fourth for Greenup County, just a freshman. And he will face Brody Shaw, Gunnar Reed, and Jordan Overstreet here in the fourth. Reed has grounded out the third and been hit by the pitcher twice. And the first pitch is in the dirt, ball 1. Alexander looks in, has a sign, and the pitch is on the way, and it is hit out into left field. And left fielder coming in. And Hunter Clevenger makes the catch, and there's one away. Now to bring up Jordan Overstreet, who has reached on an error and had a 2-run single. First pitch is a called strike. Alexander ready, and the pitch, he hit him. So that is the fourth batter that has been hit by the pitcher. And that will bring up the top of the order with a runner at first and 1 out. Ethan Overholser has singled, and scored a run. 3 for 3. All 3 of them to left field. First pitch is in the dirt, ball 1. Overholser steps out, now steps back in. Runner takes the lead down at first base. Pitch, swing and a miss. Pitch. That one is hit to short, throws to second. And did they get him or not? Did not. Shortstop bobbled it for a moment, then tried to make the play over to second. Not in time. Overholser will be on with a fielder's choice. And that'll bring up Spencer Butcher, who has reached on a fielder's choice, struck out and popped up to short. And he swings and misses at the first pitch from Colin Alexander. So So runners at first and second with one out. Alexander ready, and the pitch. Swung on, ground ball hit to short. Shortstop has it, flips to second for one, back to first, not in time. Runner moves over to third. So Butcher on with the fielder's choice on the 6-4 putout. 2 down, runners on at the corners. And it brings up Davis Johnson, who has doubled and scored, had an RBI single and scored, and had a single and scored. He is 3 for 3 with an RBI and 3 runs scored. Alexander looks in for the sign, has it. And the pitch hit him. That is the 5th hit batter. So we have had 5 batters hit, 3 by Atkins now, 2 by Alexander. And they're loaded up with 2 down. And it brings up the pitcher, Rollett, who is 3 for 3. And he looks at a called strike. Pitch in the dirt. Oh, this is still Johnson at the plate, so they're going to say he wasn't hit. He took off down to first like he was, but they brought him back. So the runners are still at first and third, and Johnson is still at the plate. In the dirt, runner going. Now runners are at second and third. So 2 runs in scoring position with 2 down here in the 4th inning for Montgomery County. And the pitch swung on, ground ball hit slowly towards second. Second baseman has it, comes up throwing in time to get Johnson on a 4-3 putout. And for Montgomery County, they come up with no runs on no hits. And they had 2 men left on, no Greenup County errors. So after 4 innings of play, your score still remains Montgomery County 13, Greenup County 4. Here on Cool TV.
Does your gas station or convenience store need a facelift? If so, call River City Builders at 473-4112 for your remedy. Big or small projects, River City's Builders is a company for all your needs. We have extensive experience in the petroleum industry, from routine gas dispenser and canopy maintenance to above-ground, underground tank and piping work to full-blown remodels and new builds. Call River City Builders at 473-4112 for all your petroleum needs. We'll cover your back and keep your customers pumping gas.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Well, we've completed 4 innings of play here at the Jackie Robinson Athletic Complex. Montgomery County through 4 has 13 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They've left 5 on base. Greenup County 4 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors, and they've left 4 on base. And Rowlett will start the fifth inning. And he will face 3, 4, and 5 for Greenup County here in the fifth. Carson Wireman singled to center field and scored in the first inning and hit a ground ball to shortstop that resulted in a run scoring. So ground out, but picked up an RBI in the third inning. 1 for 2 in the ball game. And Rowlett ready, and the first pitch is a called strike. And the pitch misses outside. 1-1. One pitch in the dirt to the backstop. 2-1. Rowlett ready, and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on, fly ball, right field. Right fielder going back. That one's going to be over his head. It's going to get to the fence. Wireman is heading for second, and he'll have a stand-up double. So Wireman with his second hit of the ball game. And that'll put the leadoff man on base in scoring position to bring up Hunter Clevenger, who has an RBI single to right field and an RBI double to right field. He is 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs. And a chance to bring in another one. And the first pitch is a ground ball to third. Third baseman has it, looks the runner back, throws, and gets the runner. Good play down at third base by Jamin Caba. So 1 away, and that brings up Cohen Underwood. Sacrifice fly RBI and lined out to third. 0 for 1 officially. Rowlett ready. And a pitch. Outside, ball 1. Back at it again tomorrow morning against Bullitt East, 10 a.m., 9:50 pregame. Hope you'll join us here on Cool TV. Rowlett ready, and the pitch. Here's a called strike. 1-1 to Underwood. Rowlett checks Wireman back at second base and comes to the plate, and there's a little looper into right field, and it's misplayed by the right fielder, and that'll allow Wireman to score. He sort of held up coming around third, but when he misplayed a little bit, he came on in. So it'll be an RBI single for Underwood. And that'll bring up Jack Gullen, who was popped up to second and walked. First pitch upstairs, ball 1. Pitch inside, ball 2. Swung on, fly ball, right field. Right fielder going back and makes the catch. And we'll get it back in as the runner goes back to first base. So a long fly ball to right field, but it's an out, and there's 2 down. And that'll bring up Alexander, who was a strikeout victim back in the third. First pitch, inside, ball one. One in. Runner down at first base is Underwood. Two down for Greenup County in the fifth. Pitch, swing and a miss. One and one the count. Pitch, strike called on the outside corner. 1-2. One-two pitch, swing and a miss. He struck him out. Third strikeout for Routland. Second time that Alexander has gone down. Greenup County gets a run on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave a runner on base. Your score going to the bottom of the fifth inning is Montgomery County 13, Greenup County 5, here on Cool TV.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
In addition to the Greenup location, Stelz Pharmacy's newest location is at 437 James Hanna Drive in South Shore, but has retained the name you know and love, McDonald Pharmacy, with the same great service you'll find in the Greenup location, with free delivery service and their convenient drive-thru. Get your vaccinations and allergy shots, and of course, great prescription service at Stelz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy, James Hanna Drive, South Shore.
Stelz Pharmacy.
So we go to the bottom half of the fifth inning. And Montgomery County leading Greenup County 13-5. And they will send up Rowlett, Hatton, and Stidham here in the fifth. Unless there are some pinch hitters, which there could be. And it looks like we have a new pitcher for Greenup County. Ethan Thomas, I think, coming in to pitch. So it will be Ethan Thomas coming in to pitch for Greenup County. As Alexander goes 2 1/3 innings. We'll give you his numbers in a moment. Leading things off, Rowlett, the pitcher. I think we got a pinch hitter we'll see here in just a second. And it is a pinch hitter. And a called strike. And pitch is popped up. Second baseman makes the play, and there's one away. That was Eli Leacher who was batting. And he pops up to second. And that'll bring up Hatton, I believe. That's who should be coming up. Thomas ready. First pitch popped up. Left field, center field. Center fielder makes the catch. 2 down. And that will bring up Jack Blackburn. So all pinch hitters here in the 5th inning. And the first pitch is outside, ball 1. 2 down, nobody on here in the 5th. Pitch, swung on, fly ball, center field. That ball is hit hard and all the way to the fence. And Blackburn is rounding second, and he is heading for third. Here comes the throw, not in time. A triple to center field. So 2 down, runner at third base. And that'll bring up Miguel Avalon. So Avalon will come in.
All right, Miguel, here we go. Hit something, baby.
Miguel Avalon. The runner at third and 2 down. And the first pitch is a ground ball hit to third. Third baseman has it, throws in time, and that will end the inning. In the 5th inning for Montgomery County, they come up with no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. We've completed 5. It's still Montgomery County 13, Greenup County 5 on Cool TV.
Want real, authentic Mexican menu items? You want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Members Choice Credit Union is committed to helping you take control of your finances. When your financial health seems off kilter, work with us to help it thrive. You can make your to-do list a to-done list with a low-interest home equity line of credit. Stop worrying about debt. Start taking control of your finances. Consolidate your debt today with the help of your credit union family at Members Choice Credit Union. Visit us online at mccu.net.
Back here at the Jackie Robinson Athletic Complex at Vero Beach, Florida, we go to the top of the 6th inning. And a game that Montgomery County leads 13-5. Pitcher still taking warm-up tosses. And it might be a new pitcher. As Greenup County will send up 8, 9, and 1 here in the 6th. Roy, Logan, and Boggs due up. I believe it's Alex Hatton who has come in to pitch. Giving him a lot of tosses, I know that. So Rowlett will go 5 innings and give up 5 runs, 10 hits. He walked 1, struck out 3. And Alex Hatton will come in relief. Roy will lead things off in the 6th inning for Greenup County. And the first pitch is swung on and fouled down the left field line out of play. Roy has reached on an infield hit and struck out. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Pitch swung on, fly ball down the left field line again in foul territory. And nobody can get there. And it's going to be strike 2. Roy will come back to the plate. Again, back at it again tomorrow. And that'll be a 10 a.m. game. First pitch at 10 a.m. We'll be on the air at 9:50 on Cool TV. Oh, and 2 to count to Roy with Ty Logan on deck here in the 6th for Greenup County. And the pitch just missed. 1-2. Top of the 6th inning, 13-5. Montgomery County with the lead. Hatton in relief. And the pitch to the backstop.
Let's go, strikes. Heading 0-2, here we go.
So we count 2-2. Two pitch on the way. Swung on. And that's going to be hit to the second baseman who makes the play, and there's 2 down. Or, excuse me, 1 out. That'll bring up Ty Logan. He is flown out to right field and grounded out to second. 0 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch misses outside and low, ball 1. Pitch upstairs, 2-0. Hatton in relief. Rollitt went 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, 10 hits. Walked 1, struck out 3. Pitch swung on and missed. 2-1. One out, nobody on. Top of the 6th inning. 13-5. Montgomery County with the lead. Pitch misses outside. 3-1. Hatton ready, and the 3-1 pitch almost hit him, walked him. First walk given up by Hatton, second walk given up by Montgomery County pitching. And it brings up the top of the order. Matthew Boggs has popped up to the shortstop, singled to left field, and singled to left field. He's 2 for 3 in the ballgame. Here's a swing and a ground ball to the second baseman. Flips to the shortstop for 1. Back to first. Did not get him. Boggs using his speed, beat it out. He'll be on with the fielder's choice on the 4-6 put out for out number 2, and it brings up Cade Hunt, who is 2 for 3, a couple of singles and a couple of runs scored. First pitch, inside, ball one. Swung on, fly ball, center field. Center fielder going back, has room, makes the catch for the final out of the inning. For Greenup County in the sixth inning, they come up with no runs on no hits, no errors, one left on base. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. It's still Montgomery County 13 and Greenup County 5 on the Cool TV.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
JD Flooring, 2017 Ashland Road Greenup has been family owned and operated for over 30 years, featuring top-of-the-line material, guaranteed installation, and absolutely no one can beat JD Flooring's prices. Need to replace your current flooring in one room or the entire house? Call JD Flooring in Greenup at 473-0411 for a free estimate. A call to 473-0411 can get your house ready for any occasion. You'll absolutely love your new flooring from JD Flooring, 2017 Ashland Road Greenup.
Gas station or convenience store need a facelift? If so, call River City Builders at 473-4112 for your remedy. Big or small projects, River City's Builders is a company for all your needs. We have extensive experience in the petroleum industry, from routine gas dispenser and canopy maintenance to above-ground, underground tank and piping work to full-blown remodels and new builds. Call River City Builders at 473-4112 for all your petroleum needs. We'll cover your back and keep your customers pumping gas.
Since 1956, Sperry Auto Parts has served the tri-state with used late-model foreign and domestic auto parts. Sperry Auto Parts stays in touch with dealers nationwide through their hotline service for parts and late-model repairable cars, trucks, and SUVs, specializing in Jeep, Chrysler, and GM. Sperry's provides a 30-day warranty on engines and transmissions. They also have a computerized inventory, making for quicker and better service. See the winning team at Sperry Auto Parts, Route 8 in South Portsmouth, Kentucky, across from the Carl Perkins Bridge.
Welcome back here to the Jackie Robinson Sports Complex as we go to the bottom of the sixth inning. Montgomery County on top of Greenup County 13-5. Ethan Thomas begins his second inning of work for Greenup County. And the first pitch is a called strike. To Gunnar Reed, the catcher. He has been hit by the pitcher twice. He has flown out to left field, grounded out to third, officially 0 for 2. Pitch swung on, foul back. Thomas looks in, has a sign, and the pitch inside and high. Two and two to count to Gunnar Reed. Thomas ready, and the 2-2. Swung on, foul. Back to the backstop again. Count stays 2 and 2. Reed, Overstreet, and Overholser due up. We had a lot of pinch hitters last inning, so we'll see. 2-2 pitch, outside 3 and 2. Thomas gave up a hit last inning, but no runs and did not have a strikeout or a walk, but he's gone 3 and 2 now to Reed. Reed's going to step out. step back in. And Thomas ready, and the 3-2 pitch is swung on, grounded, foul down the third baseline. Count will stay 3-2. Thomas has to sign, and the 3-2 delivery on the way. Swung on. That one is lined into center field, and the center fielder is right there to make the catch. As Boggs comes over to grab it, and there's one away. That'll bring up Jordan Overstreet. He has reached on an error. He has a 2-run single, and he's been hit by the pitcher. So he is officially 1 for 2. Thomas ready, and the first pitch is upstairs, ball 1. Thomas, the third pitcher, used by Greenup County. Atkins went 1 2/3. Alexander went 2 1/3. And this is the second inning of work for Thomas. And this one misses, 2-0. Thomas ready, and 2-0 delivery on the way. Swung on, and that one is lined down the left field line, and it is foul. Nope, it was fair, but that was not caught. As Clevenger came over to try to catch it right at the line, it was ruled fair, but it falls in front of him, so it'll be a single for Overstreet. So that'll bring up the top of the order. Runner at first base, 1 out here in the 6th. Outside, ball 1. This is Jamin Kaba, the third baseman who's going to bat. So Kaba, the hitter. And he swings and fouls this one back, and the count goes 1-1. 1 out, runner at first base. That was hit number 15 in the ball game. Second hit off of Thomas. Pitch swung on, grounded to the third baseman. Has it. Long throw, not in time, threw it away. Runner will head to third. Runner at first will stay as it's backed up. He might have had that anyway. I'm going to give him an infield hit. And probably an error on the third baseman, which allows the runner to move over to third. So you got runners at first and third with 1 out. And it brings up Spencer Butcher. And the first pitch is a swing and a miss. Butcher has reached on the fielder's choice, struck out, popped up to short, and reached on the fielder's choice. 0 for 4 in the ball game. Montgomery County has runners at the corners with 1 out. Pitch is upstairs, throw down the first. Ooh, if he'd got the tag down, he might have had him. But Gillett swiped the tag and missed it. And pitch. They throw over to first base to try and pick off the runner, and it gets thrown away, and the run scores, and the runner at first goes all the way to third. So a wild pitch, scores a run, and puts the runner at first all the way to third. And that's the winning run at third base. It is now 14-5. So one out, and the winning run now down at third base. Thomas ready. And the pitch. And that is high to left field. Clevenger has it. Runner will tag. Here comes the play at the plate. Not in time. And that should be the ball game. With the sacrifice fly. RBI. And brings in the 15th run of the ball game. And that will end the game with the final score, 15-5, Montgomery County in 6. We'll come back with your totals in just a moment.
I like having choices. I especially like to have choices when it comes to my insurance. As a trusted choice agency, Ron LeMaster Insurance provides choices for their customers every day. You get choices in the company's products, coverage, and prices that best fit your individual needs. Choosing to do business with a trusted choice agency like Ron LeMaster Insurance means you get their pledge of professional and courteous service. Ron LeMaster Insurance, your trusted choice agency.
Since 1956, Sperry Auto Parts has served the tri-state with used late-model foreign and domestic auto parts. Sperry Auto Parts stays in touch with dealers nationwide through their hotline service for parts and late-model repairable cars, trucks, and SUVs, specializing in Jeep, Chrysler, and GM. Sperry's provides a 30-day warranty on engines and transmissions. They also have a computerized inventory, making for quicker and better service. See the winning team at Sperry Auto Parts, Route 8 in South Portsmouth, Kentucky, across from the Carl Perkins Bridge.
Montgomery County wins it today over Greenup County by a final score of 15-5. Greenup County got 2 in the first, 2 in the third, and 1 in the fifth. Montgomery County 4 in the first, 8 in the second, 1 in the third, and 2 in the sixth. Montgomery County wins it by a score of 15-5. We'll come back with your totals in just a moment.
Does your gas station or convenience store need a facelift? If so, call River City Builders at 473-4112 for your remedy. Big or small projects, River City's Builders is a company for all your needs. We have extensive experience in the petroleum industry, from routine gas dispenser and canopy maintenance to above-ground, underground tank and piping work to full-blown remodels and new builds. Call River City Builders at 473-4112 for all your petroleum needs. We'll cover your back and keep your customers pumping gas.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Montgomery County wins it by a final score of 15-5 in 6 innings. For Montgomery County, 15 runs, 15 hits, no errors, 6 left on base. For Greenup County, 5 runs, 10 hits, 3 errors, 6 left on base. For the Musketeers, Bradley Atkins starts and goes an inning and 2/3. Gives up 9 runs, 9 hits, walked 1, struck out 2, and hit 3 batters. Cullen Alexander goes 2 1/3, gives up 4 runs, 4 hits, 1 strikeout, hit 2 batters. Ethan Thomas goes an inning and 2/3, gives up 2 runs and 2 hits. Atkins gets the loss. For Montgomery County, Matt Rowlett goes 5 innings, gives up 5 runs, 10 hits. He walked 1 and struck out 3. Alex Hatton goes an inning and gives up no runs on no hits. He walked 1 and he did not strike out anybody. And Rowlett gets the win. Montgomery County now 8-3 on the year, and Greenup County falls to 5-8 on the year. Again, your final score from the Jackie Robinson Athletic Complex at Vero Beach: Montgomery County 15, Greenup County 5. Greenup County will close out their spring break trip to Vero Beach tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. when they take on Bullitt East. You can hear the game on Cool TV with our pregame starting at 9:50. Until then, I'm Jim Forrest. Thanks for listening to Greenup County Baseball on Cool TV.
Thank you for watching another exciting high school baseball and softball contest on Cool TV. This broadcast of high school baseball and softball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Cool Hit Sports Network and Cool TV.